hail the rat hole! Located on a Chicago street, this rat-shaped indent has become a national phenomenon. Learn how the town of Roscoe has come to honor this site and how it reestablishes a sense of community in all of us. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, I'm Animal Boy and welcome to Amazing Animal News, the show that brings you happy news about animals. I can't believe I just dabbed in 2024. For the past 20 to 30 years, the town of Roscoe, Illinois has been hiding a holy gem from the entire earth. Located on the sidewalk of West Roscoe Street resides something that the New York Times has been calling Chicago's Stonehenge. Behold! The rat hole! Presumably, this hole was created when a rat fell onto wet cement. Based on my expert knowledge of animals and scientific stuff, I have determined that my hypothesis of how this happened was the rat was outsmarted by a roadrunner. But seriously, we don't know if the rat survived the fall or not. But just in case he didn't, rest in peace, my friend. May you be eating all of the cheese in heaven. The locals have known about the rat hole for quite some time. Even back in 2018, a local softball team made it their unofficial mascot. Which, by the way, so many possibilities for rat-themed softball. You could have the balls be like cheese balls, or you could have the bats be rat tails. Mickey Mouse ears on the helmet! Calm down, Animal Boy. Calm down. Where was I? Oh yeah, the world still didn't really know about the rat hole, though. That was until January 6, 2024, when comedian Winslow Dumaine made this tweet stating, and I quote, "had to make a pilgrimage to the Chicago rat hole." And then everyone and their mother's child and their child's mother and their mother's child and their dog liked this photo. Since then, Splatatouille, as he has officially been named, has become a national phenomenon. The Rio Fest Historical Society dedicated a plaque to it. Google Maps lists it as a museum, and every day, many people make the pilgrimage to the rat hole to present it with offerings. These offerings include, but are not limited to, coins, cheese, candles, alcohol, Pokemon cards, and my personal favorite, this photo... One sec, let me get myself together. No laughing. This photo is my personal favorite, and it says, and I quote, "Rest in peace, Chimley. I love cheese. 1992. Normally, when writing these news videos, I have to dig into the depths of my comedic mind to find funny jokes. You know, jokes on new dolphin species or oryx reintroductions, they do not write themselves. But here, I can just sit back and report. Thank you, comedians of Chicago, for saving my comedic skills today to make the next episode of Amazing Animal News extra funny. A new religion has even sprung into the public eye from this. It is called Ratology. With their motto of peace, love, and trash, they believe that humans should thrive to be more like rats. They also believe that the rat hole was placed there as a holy site to remind all of us to be more like rats. However, currently, famous scientist Squirrel Galileo is under trial for blasphemy against the Church of Ratology.
She'll never guess what Barbara did. She...
Order in the court. Order in the court. So dear, opossum wants the pizza, the mouse wants the fries, and the owl wants the mouse. Anyone have DoorDash? I've got it! Thanks, Glenn. The courtroom is now in session. The Church of Ratology files an accusation of blasphemy against Squirrel Galileo. Before we hear each side, let us say the Holy Rat Prayer.
You were a rat, and you went splat, but we will not forget that. Amen.
Thank you. Father Packer, begin with your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Church of Ratology believes Squirrel Galileo to be guilty of blasphemy, for he has filed a false claim stating that our secret rat hole was not made by a rat, but by a squirrel. Your Honor, this is a textbook example of blasphemy and demands the most brutal of punishments.
Irasi, Squirrel Galeo, begin with your opening statement.
Well, Your Honor, thank you very much. I have reason to believe my claim, of which the hole being squirrel-made is utter fact.
You lie through your elegance. If that hole was made by a squirrel, it would have a fluffy tail.
No, sir, not necessarily, my friend. There is reason to believe that due to the light weight of squirrel fur, the poof at the end of the tail was unable to make an imprint in the wet cement. Not only this, but we are in agreement that in order for the unidentified animal to make an indent in the ground, the cement must have been wet. Normally, construction workers lay cement in the day. But rats are active at night. Our culprit would have to be an animal that is active currently during the day, like squirrels.
There is no tree there. Yes, there is no tree there. If it was a squirrel, it would have fallen from a tree.
You're
As rats, we fall from anything. Heights, low heights, grace, you name it, we fall from it.
Correct. You are right, my sir.
Ha! So you admit to blasphemy.
You are wrong, my friend. I do, however, admit that a squirrel fell from a tree, since according to locals, there existed a large oak tree on the site at the time of the hole's creation. Yes, I rest my case, Your Honor. What is your ruling?
What was that? I stopped listening after you said Father Paco was correct. Father Paco wins the case. And as your punishment, Squirrel Galeo, you must be sent to the block.
Hey, say, you're going to the block. Say, I can't say. Say, where are you? Say, you're over there. Say, you're going to the block. Say, you're going to the block. You're going to the block. You're going to the block. Get up there, say, get up there. Go in the block. Go. There, you must sit on that block of cheese for 5 minutes without eating it. After that, you may be free.
Wait, you're not going to kill me?
Of course we're not going to kill you. We're rats, not snakes. Oh. Hi, Stevie. Scar! She's going to help me!
Sorry, I had to serve out my sentence.
No, bad Stewie! We do not eat religious officials! As weird as it may sound, the entire community of Roscoe has really bonded over this rat hole. It's extremely important to them. It's like their own urban Parthenon. However, on January 19th, tragedy struck. Someone had vandalized the sacred rat hole! The entire community was in outrage, and rightfully so. But when adversity strikes, the community stands together. People flooded to the rat hole, digging it out with their hands, their car scrapers. Heck, someone even used a license plate. And eventually, this woman came along and expertly cleaned out the rat hole, restoring it to its full potential. The woman, by the way, wishes to remain anonymous out of, and this is an actual quote, potential retribution. This story just keeps getting better and better. You must be thinking that it is a physical impossibility for this perfect story to get any more perfect, that it has peaked at the height of amazing animal news. And that's what I thought as well. Until I learned someone proposed at the rat hole, and then a completely separate couple were married at it. I aspire to do as much good for my community as this indent of a rodent has. It is really comforting that even in our day of increasing globalization, a community can still rally around an animal of their hometown. I bet most of us have very fond memories of the magical things that happened in our hometowns. The things that happened that you would hear about in the schoolyard that would cause your imagination to run wild. For myself, one summer my friends and I were playing in the creek, and we found an albino tadpole. We then made up this giant magical mystery tale about this tadpole, and thought whoever was able to catch it with their bare hands would gain froggy superpowers. Mainly swimming fast and jumping high. We must have spent hours on end trying to catch that thing. That was a nice memory. But it's not in the past. This rat hole shows that there are still these kinds of memories to be, well, memoried. You know, imagination and wonder doesn't die when you start paying taxes. So go, explore your hometown, find an animal that nowhere else has, and then share the joy of that animal with your community. Have a good day, and remember folks, if you ever start to feel lost, just remember the wise words of the Pope of Ratology. Light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat. See ya!